The daughter of an Iowa man who died from an infection while he recovered from spinal surgery is speaking out.
Jurors in Scott County determined this week that a Tipton doctor failed to properly treat his infection. Steve Schwartz was a retired welder from LeClaire, Iowa. His family says he was a loving father and grandfather. He underwent surgery in Iowa City in the spring of 2020 to treat numbness in his arms and legs, and was eventually discharged to recover at Cedar Manor Nursing Home in Tipton. Although he was initially doing well, 3 weeks later he was sent back to the hospital.
When he was finally transferred, the infectious disease specialists at the University of Iowa were shocked that they had discontinued his antibiotic and that no one had followed up on his MRSA diagnosis. So we didn't learn about it until that moment. And literally, I think it was an hour or two later, my dad was placed on hospice care.
Heather Barrett says her dad died 4 days later. This week, a jury concluded that a doctor at the facility, Michelle Springermeyer, failed to properly treat the infection until it was too late.
The medical literature shows us that if people who have hardware after surgery, if they continue to receive antibiotics like they should, it is 80% effective. Antibiotics work. All Dr. Springermeyer had to do was to do her job and to continue to give him his life-saving antibiotics.
The jury in this civil case awarded his daughter $1.6 million. It's up to the doctor's employer to determine any further consequences.